Today we're going to be taking a look at the story of a man who was removed from his company as a scapegoat for maybe the wrongdoings of others. No, guys, it's not me, it's Miles Deutscher. All I know is that guy left Crypto Banner. I don't know, the only videos I've been looking at from them, they got some good pics, they got some bad ones too. Some people say Miles Deutscher, he might have been the secret sauce of that channel. And I gotta say, in this one, I think he goes the extra miles with some really good pics. Let's get it. I'm not a financial advisor. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, founder of Crypto YouTube. Today, we're gonna be taking a look at the only 5 coins. If you only had money for 5 coins, which ones would you buy? Well, don't be a doucher. Listen to Miles Deutscher. He's got 5 coins for you, and I'm going to tell you where they grade out. We don't have the rankings and the grades or the scores for him so far. We're going to start compiling picks. So you guys have said he's got some good ones, so we're going to take a look.
RWA coins have been so strong. There are only really a few leaders, like Ondo, Mantra, and Pendle, to be honest. These have been the ones that have responded the best. I actually think Ondo out of the bunch is the pick, just in terms of the most direct and responsive proxy to the RWA narrative. Of course, you can long Centrifuge, you can long Goldfinch. All of these give you some exposure, but right now Ondo is the clear leader in the market. Ondo is showing a lot of strength. RWA is showing a lot of strength. This is another example of, if you want to accumulate Ondo, do it on these major red days and set limit orders.
First pick, Ondo. Obviously, if you watch this channel, you know I love Ondo. It is the future. You are definitely going to want to pay attention to Ondo. It is the Bitcoin, BlackRock. It is the NVIDIA of whatever it is. It's the greatest. It's Apple. So just trust me on this. Ondo, stick with it. It's going to absolutely crush it. It's probably going to get in the top 10 during this bull run. So, Miles, A+ pick.
So apart from RWA, apart from Ondo, what else responded well? Ton also responded really well. It wicked down, but look at this response. It's almost trading higher than it was pre-dip. Pretty much a rule of thumb is any token that's trading higher now than it was pre-dip, that is by default a strong coin in the market. Ton is ridiculously strong with 900 million Telegram users. It's one of the only blockchains which has access to this real user flow. Go into the Ton ecosystem, looking into tokens on Ton, because Ton is the leader, but I think a lot of this capital from the ad revenue sharing program, which is obviously one of the major catalysts for Telegram and Ton, start to siphon into the ecosystem. So that's something I'm personally researching. I recommend you do it as well.
Next, we have Toncoin. I called Toncoin a while back. I told you guys the ecosystem was going to get ready to explode. If you were watching this channel, big Russian money, possibly Vladimir Putin behind it. I don't believe anything the Telegram guy said on that interview with Tucker Carlson. The truth is, I believe his intention is good. I think he's tied up. These people, President Xi, Vladimir Putin, they don't let these multimillionaires worth 9 figures leave the country and just get off scot-free without still having to scratch Russia's back or Putin's back in some regards. And I don't know, I've seen that man on a horse. You want to scratch that man's back, he scratches yours, he might make you bleed. But I think it's really interesting that Toncoin has really been going up, and there's not a lot of excitement at all about it that you really see on social media. Very little. In fact, I've done some Toncoin videos. They do terrible. It's because it's big money from BRICS nations pouring into it. It's going to continue to go up. I don't care what anybody says. Another A pick. This one's an A, not an A+. I think Ondo's the tops. But I do think the Toncoin is definitely an A here.
Another strong one is Foxy. So Foxy is a meme coin which recently launched. It's the official mascot of Linea. And I've got to tell you, Linea, it's one of the best and biggest, most well-funded blockchains to launch this year. It's probably going to be coming towards the end of the year in terms of their token / airdrop. We know that the chain is live and is already accruing hundreds of millions of dollars in TVL, making it one of the fastest growing chains in crypto. So when you look at something like Foxy, it's the main meme coin / culture coin on Linea. If you're trying to bet on Linea, it's a proxy play, similarly to how if you're betting on Base, you can bet on a coin like Toshi. If you're betting on Solana meme coins, you want to own WIF. A strategy that's actually been quite effective so far this cycle is just owning the major meme coin across every single chain, because we know how responsive people are to culture in crypto. This launched a day before the crash. It did a 40-50x upon launch, and it's still trading around 150 mil FDV or around a $50 million market cap despite what happened over the weekend.
I'm going to give this one a C. And I think the reason I'm going to give it a C is because he really is being hypothetical here. He's just saying, look, if Linea blows up, we think it's going to, it's coming. You're going to want to get on these meme coins. Here's an early meme coin. I mean, yeah, it might be worth something, but I don't think it's one of the top 5 altcoins I want to buy right now. I'm going to give this one a C. I'll be very interested to see how that one performs. I think by the time Linea, people are interested in it, there may be too much saturation in these chains to really cause one big pumper on a brand new chain that popped up. I don't know what it's going to look like.
Zeus. So Zeus is essentially a cross-chain communication layer built on the Solana virtual machine. It's an interoperability play connecting Bitcoin and Solana, obviously two of the major networks in crypto. There's been a lot of hype behind Sol. We need these type of infrastructure plays to enable a holistic crypto ecosystem. So this is why Zeus has been super interesting, apart from the fact that the price action is super strong. A lot of big backers. So Mechanism Capital, OKX Ventures, Anagram, of course, Anatoly here is an angel investor. He's co-founder at Solana, Muneb Ali, Andrew Kang, a lot of big backers behind this as well.
Zeus Protocol, I'm going to give Zeus Protocol an A. I do actually have some inside information on some of the investors on Zeus, and I do know that this one is going to move. It is going to do very well. So I'm going to give it an A. That doesn't mean it's going to necessarily move in the short term. I'm still trying to get down and see exactly what's going on with it. You can already see the narrative. Bitcoin to Solana. I mean, what a concept. Am I right? The Bitcoin maxis must hate it. But we're already looking at all of these BRC20s and runes and ordinals and all this stuff created on Bitcoin. Bitcoin DeFi, you're going to want to get in this niche. And I think, whether it's Zeus or Ordi or any of these other projects that are related to Bitcoin in some way, whether it's a liquidity move or some type of EVM or smart contracts or whatever it is, I'm just telling you, pay attention to stuff tied to Bitcoin.
It's Ator. Although getting hit heavily, also had a really strong recovery bounce. And I mean, they've been killing it on the BD side. They partnered with IONET. Recently, they announced a partnership with another deep-in project, which is Peak Network. They're pretty much strategically positioning themselves across the entire AI and deep-in ecosystem. So what Ator provides is an anonymous privacy layer. They're a privacy network, which essentially enables anonymity at scale. They have their relay device, which actually enables you to plug that into your private network and keep your entire network secure. So all your devices, your computer, your phone, etc., that use your internet, a physical device that you're earning active rewards on also keeps your network secure. That's a very cool model, and a model that anyone can understand. Earn money and keep your network secure. Even non-crypto natives can wrap their head around that and actually benefit from this. But Ator's a network that I think could perform super strongly, especially if there's an AI season.
All right, Ator Protocol. This one is Air Toll Protocol. This is a project that I see a lot of influencers pushing. And when I see influencers pushing it, it usually means that there was some investments done there. When you see this commonality between a lot of the different picks. And so in my opinion, it's hard for me to know yet. I need to look more into this. Like Palau is a great example of a project that it was just everybody freaking shilling it, but it was actually a great project. And I found it organically and it's doing awesome. There were plenty of projects like that. Maybe Ator is one of those. So I'm going to look a little more into this, but just the fact that everybody seems to be giving this pick, and I don't think a lot of people actually know what it is, I would go ahead and give this one a C as well. So there you go. You have some great picks there in these 5 from Miles, and we're going to have to grade these and see how they are over time. As of right now, because the market is down, a lot of YouTubers' numbers are down. You got to be careful who you watch, who you're listening to, read between the lines on some of this stuff. But overall, I do think Miles is somebody that does have good picks, and I think he is someone that gets early. I'll be really honest with you. He was the first person who I ever saw talk about Sui, and now Sui is the blockchain I'm probably the biggest on, not purely for investment, but I think it is the Apple of blockchains. So guys, let me know. Do you want me to review your favorite YouTuber? Drop down below in the comments who you want me to check out. I got tons coming up. Can't wait to get into more. We're going to try to keep them more up to date, trying to fill in the back end on the data so we can show you some more of the actual data we're compiling for this stuff. And we'll let you know how Miles picks grade out. That's all I got. Big boy out.